Hello, 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 ladies and gentle cars, and welcome to episode 140 of the Shadow Kvlt podcast. And the original three is finally back together. Myself, Scott, and Walter, as well as James.
Yes.
Yep. I'm part of a monastery now. That's why I'm never on, as you can see.
No, he's just an AJ Styles mark.
Yes.
But,
you don't want none. You don't want none.
Fun fact, that was originally meant to be for the Briscoes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And James Storm.
Yes.
But yes, Sunday afternoon edition of the show, as we are doing a recap of WrestleMania 39 Night 1, which, holy balls.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were going to say Totally Blue. I'm like, wait a minute. What show did we watch, man?
But, yeah, and real quick, a couple things. Ricky isn't here because he's working. Boss, he's bowling with family. And voice still isn't 100% back yet, but it sounds better than it did 4 days ago.
Yay, pollen.
So yeah.
Yay, allergies!
Yay!
Fuck spring and everything that involves spring.
Yeah.
Fuck Tucker. Tucker sucks. And fuck Tucker's friend Kyle.
Kyle, Tucker, and Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Todd. I'm Tucker. Hi, Tucker. I'm Todd.
You know a good name? Eddie. Eddie is a good name. Whatever happened to Eddie? It was here a minute ago. Joey and Jackie and Bonnie and Phil, Tommy and Rodney and Debbie and Bill. What happened? Todd and Cody and Dylan and Cameron and Tucker.
But with all that said, yeah, let's talk WrestleMania Night 1 last night. So
who saw NXT Stand and Deliver?
I was going to say,
I didn't get to see it.
Well.
Power was out.
I saw clips of it, but I didn't watch the full show.
I did watch the full show.
I guess Scott and I can talk about it.
We can if nobody, unless you guys don't want spoiler, information.
I already saw the results, so it's all good.
Okay. So the pre-show match I did not get to see. It was the 8-person tag Schism against Chase U, and this was the in-ring debut of The Rock's daughter.
Ava Rain.
Yep, and didn't see the whole match. I did see the finish. Walter, did you get to see more of it than I did?
I saw the whole match.
Okay.
It was pretty decent. The thing I liked about it was they were teasing the Duke Hudson swerve, and just when you thought it was and everyone's like, "Oh, we knew it was going to happen." They throw the shirt, the Schism shirt to Duke Hudson. He puts it on, and he's acting like he's part of the team. And they tease it right from the get go. Him and Tyler Bate were arguing, right at the start of the match. But he puts the shirt on. Schism is gloating and rubbing it in to Chase U. And Duke Hudson's right behind them, and he rips the shirt off like Hulk Hogan. Place pops, big pop, one of the big pops of the card. And then they proceed to win the match.
Yep, very well done. On to Stand Deliver, starting with the women's ladder match. This was chaotic, and it was well put together. This was not like a crazy, we've seen how some Money in the Bank ladder matches have gone in WrestleMania history, where it's just random chaos. Everyone had their chance to shine in this one. Tiffany took a freaking crazy bump off the top of a ladder that was getting pushed over onto some of the girls on the floor. So don't tell me she doesn't love the business. Gigi took the big bump on one of the ladders too. We saw JC return in this match, all leading up to Indy Hartwell, and one of a fantastic moment where she's all alone in the ring. All the other women have been taken out. She's staring up at the belt on top of the ladder. She tries to climb. She can't do it. The crowd is getting more behind her. She tries to climb again. She can't do it. She tries the third time, and the crowd is just getting into it, and all of a sudden, underneath slips Dexter Lumis, who looks at her, puts up the thumb, gets underneath her like a WrestleMania 17 with Rhino on Edge and Christian there, helped her get up the ladder, and she got the belt. Crowd went crazy.
Roxanne can't help but be happy outside the ring.
Roxanne was like so happy for her. Mm-hmm. Yep. So very well done. That was a cool moment there.
The
Then
last of the black and gold.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
So it was her time to shine. Then I think it was the tag title 3-way.
Yes.
That one, again, chaotic. There was like hardly any tags in this match. It was just
you could have had Rich Knox referee it and it would have been fine.
There you go. Yes. So a lot of chaos.
We saw the return of Joe Coffey, which led to Gallus retaining the titles.
Yep. So we had another return there. Then was the 5-way, I believe.
For the North American title, yes.
This was basically for the AEW Ring of Honor diehard fans out there who think WWE and NXT are lame. This is your match right here. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Dragon Lee got to show up what he could do. Axiom was amazing.
Dragunov, little color from Dragunov.
Yep.
Legit, like, hard-way color, too.
Yep.
There was no bleeding.
A little
trickle. Big Dog hit him pretty hard.
Yep, JD and Wesley all doing their crazy stuff. So, really solid match. Wesley retained. And, because there really doesn't seem to be the next person yet for that belt to go to. Then
Wesley's pretty over. Really no sense in him dropping it yet. He's pretty popular with that NXT crowd.
Then we had the unsanctioned match, Johnny Gargano and Grayson Waller. Perfectly positioned at ringside in the corner is Candice LeRae with the baby Quill.
Yes.
And there would be this one was what you thought it would be: chairs, tables, kendo sticks, a lot of craziness.
Booker T getting wiped out.
If Booker T got wiped out, you wouldn't have it about that bitch.
No, I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. That's right. He did say that.
Booker was legit upset. You could just look at his face.
Okay, Booker? No, I'm not okay. 5-time. But
Marshall.
we had the moment where Grayson Waller was getting over on Johnny and on the floor in front of Candice and the baby, and then transition happens. Waller's down. Candice hands the baby over to a lady sitting next to her. I'm guessing a sister of some kind. And then over the railing comes Candice, gets the kendo stick, and starts laying into Grayson Waller.
Really laying into him.
And my wife actually pointed out, like, oh shit, this is LA. She was well known in PWG for wrestling men and doing crazy hardcore shit. So that was a little callback to her past, if you will. So it was a nice little moment for her to get involved because she doesn't have a match going on at WrestleMania this year. Gargano wins. Gargano escape. Tap out. Well done. We all pretty much thought Gargano was going to go over anyway, but as James pointed out, it's unsanctioned. It doesn't count. So
and that's the out right there.
Little reunion for the way at the end as well, because Indy and Dexter joined them in the ring.
Mm-hmm. And Candice was looking ecstatic to see Indy with the belt and everything else. So we got to see that. Waller's ready. Waller's ready to be called up, in my opinion. I think he's TV ready, and he's got the promo, he's got the look, he's got the talent. So, bring that boy up now. He's ready. Then we had the women's tag match, which was all storyline, basically, and it did what it needed to do. Dawn of Fire, as I like to call them. Win the tag belts. A little bit of miscommunication going on between the baby faces, furthering their story there. Walt and I were talking about this yesterday. The segments with this team and the two ladies are just like some of the worst acting that is on
so bad.
the program right now. It's really bad. It's really bad.
If you want to see this, you can watch it on Wednesday nights at on TBS.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But this isn't that bad.
You know what I'm saying? But that it was cool to see. And I'm sorry to say, guys, Gigi might have to be put away for a little while because Isla Dawn, oh my God. She's also got the orange hair, so she's still carrot cake, just evil carrot cake.
Right.
So I'm cool with that. And then we got the main event, Braun and Carmelo Hayes. And this match was the slowest paced of the night, well-paced match. They did really good with selling it. Getting Treat Williams kicked out there in the middle of the match there, and for him to come back near the end. Match made sense what they were doing, how it was going along there. Braun was looking strong, but Mello was staying with him. And this was really a passing of the torch, if you will, between these two guys. It was Braun, Mello, and Grayson Waller. They're basically the top three of that company right now. So if two of them are going to get called up, Mello's going to be the guy now to move on. And it looks like they could be moving him more in a babyface role. He's definitely getting more.
I think we're going that way, yeah.
Crowd was split between these two guys. Seemed like they were more on the Mellow side, but regardless of that, the match was solid. Both guys did really good. Clean win for Mello to get the title. Yeah, Trick got involved with the belt and all this stuff, but he kicked out of it. And gets the finish on 1, 2, 3. And Braun Breaker, to his credit, hands the belt over, raises his hand, and walked out, gave him the ring. That's how we went off the air. So, and Deliver did fucking deliver.
Delivered, yep. Yeah, I like to think 2.0 got a rough start. 2.0 gets by the smart fans gets a rough flack from them because it's not they like to compare it to Black and Gold. But I really think that at this point NXT 2.0 is really holding its own. I think Shawn Michaels is doing a hell of a job with the talent.
Definitely. So now we can move on.
They're putting on quality shows while at the same time following the main purpose of NXT, and that's getting these guys ready for the next step up.
Yep.
All right, and now to Mania 39 Night 1. So, kicking things off with the U.S. title match, Austin Theory, John Cena. I honestly have to say this match was a bit of a letdown, I'll be honest. It was alright, but I feel like the finish was very abrupt and the match was really short.
The crowd was hot, though. I mean, they were popping for headlocks.
Yeah, that's all that mattered. Yeah. They didn't have to do shit. It's the opening match. They didn't have to do shit.
Yeah, great entrance from Theory, great entrance from Cena. You know, with the way
you could see John's bald spot from row Z.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, give him credit. At least he's not using that Ron Popeil shit with the spray, and you know.
We're looking at you, Tommy Dreamer. Love you, Dreamer. But yeah. So I mean, I know there's a lot of like that's and Levi's opinion is definitely valid. A lot of people are saying that too. This is John Cena now, folks. He's not the same guy he was 10, 15 years ago. So you got to give him a break. This match was to shine Theory. That's all the business was, and that's what it did. And
that's what John was there for. John wanted to give Theory that little extra rub, and I thought he did a good job doing it. You know, I mean, I'm with Levi too a little bit with the finish. I didn't like the thing I didn't like was the referee bump and the guy tap and then Theory tapping to the STF and John breaking the hold and being like, yeah, you know, and I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't he realize the ref is down because it was kind of clear.
He didn't see that.
Well, he didn't. Okay, I'll have to rewatch the match, but you know, you would think John would be smart enough to know when the bell rings, the match is over.
That was the well-timed, you know, for the way the referee got in position too. So that was well timed.
Minor flaw. Other than that, I was pretty happy with the match. I thought, you know, to the extent I thought it was really good. Like I said, I mean, they didn't do a lot. It was very simple, very, you know, and that's the beauty of John Cena is his simplicity. He doesn't need 10 moves or 20 moves.
Yep.
You know, they're popping for headlocks and takeovers and
it would not have helped. It would not have helped either guy if we saw AA kick out. Finisher kick out. It wouldn't have done anything. The opening
this isn't 5-6 years ago.
Right. We don't need that here. We saw plenty of that in the main event, which we'll get to, which helped the story along. But here, it didn't need to happen. It was what it needed to do. As long as you know what the destination is, yeah, the trip sometimes can be a little shorter than you thought it would be and not as exciting. But again, it's the opening match. It doesn't have to be crazy.
But yeah, in the end, Austin Theory retains in 11 minutes, 20 seconds.
Not bad.
Then we get to, honestly, a match that was better than it had any right to be. The men's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Showcase match with Street Profits, Viking Raiders, Alpha Academy, and Braun and Ricochet. For the time they had, which was only 8.5 minutes, holy shit, this was a really good match. Fucking Chad Gable.
Oh my God!
Please, one day.
The Chaos Theory to Braun.
Yeah, please, one day give Gable a mid-card spot like Intercontinental Champion, or hell, he could be World Champion. The guy's that good. He can be.
He's on TV. He's getting shit in. He's getting spots. He's getting TV time. He's in a good position. So he looked great. It was a showcase match, and they took that term literally. Yeah. Everyone shined.
And let's also talk about Dawkins derailing Strowman.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I went, oh fuck.
That's something you did not expect.
Braun was putting dudes over in that match.
Yes.
Braun was making
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And how about Ricochet? How about that height he got on that springboard shooting star? My God.
Yeah.
And even the way Cole called, he's like, it looked like he stopped in midair. It did.
Yeah.
It looked like he was able to stop himself and wait, and then like, what the fuck? Well, the man checked for everything.
Yeah.
How is that possible? But yeah, just really well done. Everyone got it's a get your shit in match, but done in the right way. So it entertained the people. Like we said, we got to see Chad do the thing to Braun. Dawkins stop Braun. Street Profits win. They needed a win. So
yeah.
Otis forgot to put his muffler in, but hey,
yeah, dude.
And I like with Chad and Otis's gear, little reference to Heavy Machinery with the caution tape and the gear.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Wow.
Yeah, little nod to Heavy Machinery.
I thought they look like Pikachu.
Nah. But yeah, in the end, Street Profits win 8.5 minutes.
Yep.
Then we get to Seth Rollins, Logan Paul. Holy shit, this was a great match.
Whoa.
Serenade and Logan coming down on the zip line a la WrestleMania 12.
Yep.
That was really cool.
That was Go ahead. Sorry.
And I was going to say, and like during the during the live stream last night, when we saw the Prime Energy guy, we were all trying to make predictions on who it was. Like, we were thinking, could that be Rollins playing games with him, or is it Jake, or is it KSI? And lo and behold, it was KSI.
I didn't know who KSI was, so my kids had to inform me. I thought it was R-Truth when the thing came off. For a second, I thought it was R-Truth, and my daughter's like, "No, Dad, that's KSI. He's Logan's co-sponsor for Prime."
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah. That's why we have the kids. That's why we have the kids. That's why they're there.
Good for you, kids.
But yeah, and then that spot whenever KSI and Logan get him on the table, KSI taking the video, Rollins pull him in, frog splashes KSI through the table, which I saw that clip on Instagram.
He was a trooper last night.
Took a freaking bump. Yep. So good for him. Got to do that.
Yeah. But in the end, Seth Rollins wins in 16 minutes, 15 seconds in a hell of a match. It's time to give Logan Paul his props, goddammit.
Yes.
That was the final match in his contract, so we'll see what happens.
I think he's going to
You may hate him as a human being, but as a pro wrestler, he was born for the business.
Triple H kept saying in the press conference, these guys are way too good at this stage of the game. They have no right being this good right now. Him, Bad Bunny, Pat McAfee, all of them are like, fuck. It just, they're really, it's because they're people that grew up watching the business. They appreciate it. They get it. And they're not going to disrespect it. They know if they do, they're fucked. So, another thing too about this WrestleMania, entrances seem to be going pretty smooth. There did not seem to be that many like really long, drawn out, crazy entrances. Everything kept moving pretty.
The flow was great.
That's pacing and flow of the show was so good. It really helped.
Well, that's also the benefit of the two nights. It was a 4-hour show. It was still a 4-hour show. But
with 8 matches.
7 planned, 8. It ended up being 8.
8 overall.
8 overall. But you're right though. The flow of it was fantastic. If we did all this in one night, I'd still be sleeping. I'd be exhausted.
The show would still be going on right now.
Yeah, it really would.
We'd be live streaming the main event.
Yeah, we would.
Pretty much, yeah.
But now on to the 6-woman tag match with Damage Control, Trish, Lita, and Becky.
Trish.
Another really good one.
Yes.
And that's it. Just Trish.
Oh, yeah. That outfit, amazing.
Oh my gosh. Just teasing a wardrobe malfunction the whole night.
Yep, the whole time.
Yeah, because of that low-cut top.
We were really call back to WrestleMania 21.
21, yes. First time they were doing WrestleMania Goes Hollywood. Yep.
Yep.
You just wanted somebody to, No, point being, I liked how Damage Control looked. They were a unified group. They looked like a unified team. Becky, Lita, and Trish looked like 3 individuals that were all put together. So there was that subtle psychological factor to it, too, which helped. Io got to shine with the big moonsault to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Kota Kai. Well, talk about it.
Dakota Kai is the workhorse of Damage Control. If you notice, in almost every match that they're in, she's in the ring for the bulk of the time. She's taking the beating. She's helping the baby faces get over by getting her ass kicked on a constant basis.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of strange. She's almost like the heel Ricky Morton in a sense.
Mm. And Bailey is definitely the general for that team.
Oh gosh, yes.
You know, she does really good at keeping everybody moving in this one. You like the little subtle things when she was mocking the Hardy Boys to Lita, doing all that stuff, doing that to Trish too with the finger pointing.
Trish mocked her back. I saw though.
Yeah, she did. She got to do the Stratisfaction outside the ring. That whole
That was
thing,
a great
spot. I would think that I don't know for sure, and somebody else can look it out there on the internet. But I would think Molly Holly and probably TJ were the agents on that one.
As far as I know, TJ was, I think.
Yeah, but I just think like Molly seems to be kind of put with the women a lot too, for obvious reasons. So
Lita struggled at first because she hasn't wrestled in years, has a lot of injuries.
And okay, Walt, shall we give the conversation we had on the phone yesterday about Lita?
Oh boy.
Okay. About the context of Lita being 40-something Lita.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying we probably shouldn't, but that's for
probably shouldn't. But yeah,
we'll do it off stream.
We'll do it off
stream. Tell us.
We'll
do it off locker room talk. But the one thing is, Lita got the moonsault. She hit the moonsault perfectly, and that's what mattered. So.
Yep. She did that.
She's like Kaiji Muto in the last few matches he's had, like in the last year or two. A little rough around the edges, but when he hits that moonsault, he still gets it.
And Becky still goes out there and still put on, a hell of a performance. She was selling her ass off at the beginning. Taking
Becky
a lot
was
of
the
beating.
Ricky Morton for this match.
Yeah,
though.
she was. She took a lot of beats downs. Everyone got to shine. Everyone did really well. I like the moment where all six of them were face to face there, and they all just started going at it. So. It kind of seemed like it didn't feel like it was going to go as long as it did, but it worked. Yeah, it definitely worked there. And
Bailey tweeted something this morning. Teasing people think she's leaving, but they're idiots. But I think she's teasing the end of Damage Control.
Yeah,
which is the right thing.
I was gonna say, because with Trish, Lita, and Becky winning in 14 minutes 40 seconds, where do you go from here with Damage Control? They've lost all the big matches.
Yeah,
do you have Bailey turn babyface?
I don't know about that, but it just seems like they're going to break off and do other things. The Trish heel turn,
if they ever turn Bailey babyface again,
so
if they ever turn Bailey babyface again, it's got to be a slow progression like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, but she's not over in that respect right now, so I don't see why they would want.
That's what I meant. It's got to be a slow progression. That's something they got to work on.
It seems like it wouldn't work right now.
No, not right now.
There's a heel female that definitely was the baby face of the night. We'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, so if that's the Damage Control swan song, hey, you had two girls in there who got to work WrestleMania for the first time against two legends, two Hall of Famers, and one of the most over women's champions of all time. A girl, by the way, who got fired a year ago is back in the company and wrestled a match like that at WrestleMania. And that's the case.
Yep. And now, father versus son, Ray versus Dom Dom.
The entrances.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That fucking police entrance with Dominic was fucking awesome.
I think we all thought Dominic was going to come out in a lowrider, but the police entrance, that was fucking perfect.
Yes. Made way more sense.
Ray with the lowrider. But there were no hydraulics on it. Damn it, Snoop. Why didn't you just fucking let it go?
Oh, wait a minute. Ray shows up just in time. You
I lie, I cheat, I steal, yo, mamacita, Latino, cabrones.
He's on his lunch break.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Ricky, just for everybody, since you couldn't say it at the beginning, what's the episode number?
140.
Yes. So tell us about all the shit you lost, man, during the entrance of Ray and Dom.
Oh my God! First of all, Dominic's entrance, a bit of callback to Halloween Havoc '97 with Ray's outfit of some sorts.
The gear he had on.
Gear.
I was pointing that out all night.
And then when I saw Ray coming out with Snoop Dogg in the lowrider, I was like, "Please play Eddie's song, please play Eddie's song," and then boom, lo and behold. Oh my God, I cried. I cried because, oh my God.
Don't forget Ray's little homage to Great Muta. That mask was modeled after Muta.
Yeah. It was made about 6 years ago. He finally got the year.
And it's funny enough, the lowrider comes back because the last time Eddie was at WrestleMania 21 was in Hollywood.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that.
Mm.
The minute Ray came out and I heard Eddie's music, I looked at my wife. I said, "Ricky is losing his shit right now," and that's what I messaged you guys. I was like, "Ricky, how much shit did you just lose?" He's like, "I'm crying." I was like, "Yep, you should be."
I wish Ray would have come out to like the Latino World Order like shirt. I would have been like, would have been like an icing on the cake.
Mm. Yep.
But yeah, this match, very fucking good match between the two. Love the little interactions with Angie and Aaliyah, and Angie finally grew the cojones to slap her son, finally. And I got a huge
fucking
pop.
belt just whipping his like, his kid's ass.
Yes!
Yeah, like, parents, this is how you discipline your children when they're bad.
Sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinemoji Toast Crunch, yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, go beat your kids.
When I fucking called it, I was like, please with the belt. Like, yeah!
Did the belt, did everything in there. And fucking Dom looked really good.
Yeah.
He looked solid in there, too.
He's getting better all the time.
He is. He's looked comfortable out there. You saw Finn and Priest come out there, too, to get involved. And the LWO shows up, all things. And then Bad Bunny getting involved.
Bad Bunny wasn't having any of that shit.
Which I can already predict a match for Backlash since it's in Puerto Rico. It's going to be Judgment Day against Ray Santos and Bad Bunny.
Yeah, that would be really
totally
good.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Actually, Scott, when I was thinking about the Bad Bunny thing, I was thinking that's a Gorilla Monsoon moment. Imagine Gorilla going nuts with Bad Bunny getting. Actually, this whole match was a Gorilla Monsoon match.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
When Angie slaps Dom, I can see Gorilla. Oh! And then Bad Bunny, look at this. He ain't having any of it. And then either Bobby the Brain or Jesse the Body losing their shit because of Bad Bunny.
Oh, absolutely.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. He's not supposed to be in this match, Chino. He should be fined. He should be suspended. He should be nowhere allowed near a WWE event.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, Ray beats Dom in 14 minutes, 55 seconds.
And Angie with those fucking boots.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Aaliyah with that leather jacket.
Aaliyah with what was underneath the leather jacket. Hello.
Yeah.
How about Angie with everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also you realize, and this was, I think there was a picture tweeted out like this, that both Buddy Matthews and Aaliyah were in the same building. So you flash back to the storyline.
Yeah.
And I think there was a picture of Buddy sitting next to Rhea at the Hall of Fame, and Aaliyah was like right there next to him too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Good times. By the way, Andrade, Buddy Murphy, Aleister Black, all at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, they were all at the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
They showed her last night too. She didn't get involved, but they spotted her. Dominic's real life fiance was with Angie and Aaliyah too.
Oh,
ringside.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And now to SmackDown Women's Title match: Charlotte and Rhea. Holy shit! Holy shit!
During Charlotte's entrance, I saw a little boo-boo face on Charlotte, and I'm like, shit, this is not going to be good. At first, because the interview came out yesterday where she was basically crying about them not getting the main event.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, the men get it 99% of the time. It's like, no. Remember, Seth didn't get the main event the year her, Becky, and Ronda main evented, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
So that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But this match...
Oversight. Let's talk about the match.
Yeah. Under detail.
But
match was
just holy shit is all I have to say about this match.
It was good.
Match
so damn good.
Candidate. Easily a match of the year candidate, men or women.
Intense. It had the good build to it. It never fell off. It kind of, it would go up and then plateau, go up and then plateau. And when they were on their knees, and when Charlotte starts getting, doing the scream thing and getting all psyched up, that's when it's like, all right, shit's going to start getting real now. And they start laying it in with each other. Finish, kick out. All the stuff that we just talked about we don't need with the opener, you started getting it here. and it just was, every kick out was like the biggest thing that some wrestlers do that doesn't help their cause is right after the false finish, they instantly grab the guy, pick him up to do and then move. It's like, stop. Give the crowd time to take it in.
Register.
Let it register. And that's exactly what they did every time when Rhea hit the finish, cover 1-2 kick out, and then she fucking like Shawn Michaels after he super kicked the Undertaker and didn't want to do that whole thing there. That was all right there too. It all helps feed into the narrative. And then once we saw went to the corner, I'm like, we know what's happening here. It's sure as shit.
All back to when she won the NXT women's title.
And I would think, and I was watching this too. Go back and watch the match. When Rhea and Charlotte are in the corner, they're getting ready for the finish. Rhea picks up Charlotte. Rhea is talking. And I would want to say that's where she's like, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you so much. And just putting her over like crazy. Yeah. And then hits the big finish, and stacks her, tribs her 1, 2, 3 and all that stuff. Because there was footage released after the match at, the Pandemic Mania, when they had the opening match of night 1, night 2, which stole the show. There's footage out there of after the match is over, after they finish taping, where Charlotte is talking to Rhea. You did so good. I'm so proud of you. That was great. And all this stuff too. So, and what we saw after the match in Charlotte's face told more of the story.
It did.
And then there was one part of the match that was kind of ouchy, and that was the German suplex where Charlotte landed face first, and she got rain burn on her nose.
Did she land on her face or freaking neck or
I almost thought, oh shit, I hope it's okay.
And thankfully, all she got was a ring burn on the bridge of her nose.
A scratch right there. Yep. Because that's arm trap. You have to throw your head back.
That match to talk to. Unfortunately, yes, in one of my wrestling groups on Facebook, one nerd had to jump in and say, for a women's wrestling match, it was really good.
No, for a match.
Compared to something like for an American wrestling match, it was good. But compared to something like Manami Toyota versus Akira Hokuto, it was okay.
Why are you in these Facebook groups?
God damn it.
I don't know. I think I've come to the point where I might just abolish myself. It's getting to where I might just keep my social media down to Goodreads and Letterboxd.
There you go. Yeah. You're too smart for that shit, Walter.
I can't try to explain it. I can't try to explain it to these people because they just
not our job. It's not our job.
It's not our job. No.
So, but
it was a phenomenal match. It's a match of the year candidate, men or women. It doesn't matter. It was phenomenal. It was breathtaking. It was exhilarating, and it brought both of them to new heights. I don't care what people say about Charlotte. Charlotte's in her spot for a reason, and it's got and her last name has it may have a little bit to do with it, but it's not the main thing. The main thing that it keeps her in her spot is her talent and her abilities.
7th WrestleMania appearance. All of her appearances deal with title matches.
Yes.
So,
yep.
That's
Miss WrestleMania.
Miss WrestleMania is absolutely true. Yeah.
Yes, she is the Shawn Michaels of the women's division. No question.
Yep. And it's not hyperbolic to say it. Also, they did point this out. First time, 2 women's wrestlers, a women's referee, and a women's ring announcer all in the ring at the same time.
Producer Jason Jordan produced it, from what I gather.
Jason Jordan, really?
Yes.
Very cool indeed.
Kurt Angle should be very proud. That's his son.
I remember watching that match. I'm like, whoa. We know what's coming next, but they're gonna have to really pull it out to top this one. Guess what? They did.
Thank God we had a cool down beforehand.
We did have a cool down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rhea.
And it was a great thing because McAfee's always over. And people weren't expecting. That was a real legitimate surprise because people weren't expecting him to be there.
I won't be shocked if he commentates tonight. Mm-hmm. Joins Corey and Michael for tonight.
I'm just waiting for the Corey versus Pat match.
It's SummerSlam. Oh, yeah. Make it happen at SummerSlam.
Everything Graves was saying last night, yes, it's got to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or a mixed tag, Corey and Carmella versus McAfee and someone else.
Becky.
Becky possibly.
Bring Renee Young back.
Yeah.
Commentator revenge.
With John in the corner, with John in the corner, and John will just be eating food, just watching. Yeah,
do it again.
I like shit. Do it again.
Fuck, blade.
Blade.
Yeah, at the end of the match, John's a bloody mess, and he didn't even get in there.
Oh, sir, this match was sponsored by Domino's.
Speaking of John and Renee, I don't know if anybody saw the interview they did together, but
Yes.
the best part was when John was talking and he goes, "Oh man, the dog farted, awesome."
Or that story Big Cass tells on Story Time when he accidentally burned a
the
pizza in the
pizza.
oven and the whole apartment smells like pizza and John walks in. Nah, man, it's a good smell. Oh, I love that smell. It smells great. Pizza.
Oh,
After all, John's a very simple human being.
Yeah, it's
I
good thing.
respect.
God damn. Go back to AEW, you whitey bitch.
Your wife's too hot for you. I had to bring back a Minecraft reference.
Had to bring back the Minecraft stuff, yep.
But yeah,
I miss
the
you guys.
Miz.
It sounds like Roman and Seth on the phone. Oh, I miss you guys. You know, I miss you guys. I mean, everything's great here except for the bullshit.
Yeah. Deep down, he probably wishes he could come back.
By the way, did you notice that Seth was doing a little bit of John in his match? Dean, John Moxley. Watch the match again, when he would like attack Logan and start doing the short punches, it looked exactly like what Moxley would do, though.
Yeah.
He also dressed up like Jeff Jarrett at the beginning.
They've been paying homage to each other in matches. I mean, John's been doing his spots, so.
There you go.
All we need's a curb stomp.
That's it.
Yeah.
We know one person who wishes they were back, and that's Vicky Guerrero. She's made it very clear she wishes. Yeah, she wants to be in. She wanted to be in the feud with Dom and Ray. She even said it.
Yeah. But now on to, thank God they made the right call putting this match last for the story.
Yes.
KO and Sammy versus the Usos promo package, brilliant. And the match itself, I will say it, outside of TLC 2 and the Triangle Ladder match, best tag match in WrestleMania history.
Forget TLC 2 and the Triangle Ladder match. This is the best tag match in Mania history.
This is the best.
It's a tag match, not.
That's why I said actual
honestly,
tag
and I'll
team
go
match.
further.
Actual tag match, yes.
Arguably the best traditional tag team match in the history of the company.
Mm-hmm.
The second time a tag team match main evented WrestleMania since
and the first
Mania
since
one.
Mania 1.
And the first time the tag titles were defended in the main event of
The
WrestleMania.
company that doesn't care about tag team wrestling, quote unquote, had the tag team titles main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah,
And to think, everybody said that Kevin and Sammy should have left last year.
Sure.
When their contracts were up, they should have left.
Yep.
Kevin's now main evented WrestleMania 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
It looks
also,
night one. It doesn't.
So,
it's just night one.
let's look at all
Any match
four of
we
the
made event
let's
night
all
one.
look at all four of the competitors in this one. Kevin Owens, yes, like James has said, main evented night 1 of WrestleMania last year. Sammy had the match that stole the show night 2 last year.
Yes.
The Usos were in the opening fucking match of night 1 last year.
Yeah.
And that was derailed because of Boogs' injury.
Injury.
So there's a fucking jump.
Yeah.
So
And,
Yeah,
and
look at-
here, guess what? In my opinion, night 1 main event counts as a WrestleMania main event.
Yes,
I
it
don't
does.
care what
It does.
some people say. Main event's a main event because it's 2 different shows.
right.
You know who says it doesn't count? People who don't want to fucking enjoy things.
Elitists and the gatekeepers,
Yes.
some of Levi's favorite people. So
Same people who say that pushes in NXT don't count either.
right. Yep. Yeah, so this match, oh my god.
I think this was the one match on the show where when a finish happened, my heart would sink and then just come right back up when a kick out happened. I was like, Jesus
Well, they
Christ.
played it off so
Yeah.
well. You really thought like there was a point where the Usos, you thought were Usos were going to take it.
Like the 1D, it's like, and then kicked out. It's like
kicked out.
nobody had kicked out since they started using it.
And that was
Has
the
anyone
fun thing.
gotten Bubba or Bully Ray's reaction to that? Because he said they could use it only if they protect it. I would imagine they did go to him about that, and just to make sure to get his blessing. because, and I think Bully obviously they did if he didn't go with it, they didn't give a shit.
Well, that's not.
But I would say he did go with it because he probably knew and was aware of the magnitude and the importance
What it would
of this
do for the
match.
importance match, and that's where we talked about how there didn't need to be 10,000 false finishes in the opener. This one had all that, but they made sense. And every time, like we just mentioned before, they stopped, let it register. Now going to the next one. Every fucking double super kick spot in the world. Kevin's gone, and you're looking for, is somebody going to run in? Is somebody going to run in? But he fucking just gets that shoulder up at 2.9999999, and it's like,
yeah,
it just keeps
Just
going,
the
going,
finish.
going.
The triple haluva.
Yep.
Yeah.
With Jay and Sammy, where it started. So it's like everything going back and forth with that. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3, and boom. I was fucking crying when that match was over. I couldn't
The
stop
two
myself.
guys that everybody said would never make it.
Just main evented. The first time
Scott and I included. Scott, and we'll go back to that. Scott and I were like, when we were talking about Kevin Steen and El Generico and Ring of Honor,
not gonna work.
you and I, yeah.
It's like Steen's not who they're looking for. Generico's not the kind of guy they push. It's not going to work, or it'll be good if they don't mess it up. Well, we were wrong. Like,
yeah, and I'm happy to say we were wrong. I'll admit it a million times over. A certain guy we know, CJ, says, I knew all along they were going to be main event.
Shut up, CJ. Nobody cares, fat ass. We don't care. All right, shut up.
Yeah, well, they were my friends in IWS.
Waiting for my thank you for naming your company. Anyway,
yeah.
I haven't let that go yet.
Yeah.
That was the perfect way to end night one, and I'll say right now, if night two delivers, it's going to be one of the best WrestleManias ever.
If night two is half as good as night one, I'll be happy. But I think it will. I mean, the lineup speaks for itself.
You got 4 matches that I think are going to be outstanding. The triple threat for the IC title, Hell in a Cell, Bianca, Asuka, Roman, Cody.
Yep.
And the spot where Brock's going to F5 Omos, the crowd's going to go
F5 Omos.
And I hope that match is the opener. Started off with a bang. Brock's philosophy, if I'm not last, put me first.
Put me first.
Yeah.
They remember the first match and the last match. That's it. And
what if Brock beats Omos soundly, very quickly, okay? And then while Brock's celebrating, Bobby Lashley just marches his way down with a mic saying, I didn't come to WrestleMania to leave without a fight. Let's do this.
He did put an open challenge out, so something
immediately they start punching each other.
Yep.
Brock takes the gloves off and let's go.
Yeah.
And then Brock's like, bring down the style, bring down the fucking style.
No.
Yeah, freaking kill Finn and Edge.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
But quick final predictions for night 2. So Brock Omos, Brock. Because that story, 3-5 minutes, Omos just beats up Brock for a bit. Brock comes back, Suplex City, F5, and there you go.
10 should be.
The women's showcase match, Ronda and Shayna.
Shayna.
Yeah.
Because they're the only team that's actually a team.
That's that match. The focal point of that match is to get them solidified and get them ready because they're obviously going to be winning the tag belts.
Yeah.
And also, there's probably going to be plenty of spots to focus Raquel because they're looking to put her in a big spot.
Well, Raquel's going to have a muscle girl spot. She's going to carry 3 or 4 girls on her back and toss them.
And look at this match. Look at this match. It's all NXT except for Ronda and Natalya. Now, I can imagine Natalya having a meeting with everyone in this match ahead of time. Say, girls, this is how we're going to do this shit. I'm sick of being these fucking types of matches, but if I'm going to be stuck in it, we're going to fucking do it right, okay? So it's not...
Speaking of Raquel, somebody pointed out on Twitter, WrestleMania 38, Bianca won, 39, Rhea won, WrestleMania 40, because they showed the picture of all of them with the belts.
All holding the belts at the same time, that time? Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good point, yeah.
You know how I want the match to start? Chelsea Green mouthing off to Ronda. Ronda decks her, and Chelsea spends the entirety of the match face first down in the middle of the ring. She doesn't move.
Yeah.
What, she pulls a
slow match.
She pulls a Lana or what?
Just lays her motion.
She's great in this role.
Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome. She's killing it.
Now, if
So- and
only her
Sonya-
husband
Sonya's
comes
like-
back soon.
I think he will. I think he's openly made it clear he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
And then, of course, Hell in a Cell, Edge and Finn. Still, this is the one match I am having the hardest time picking a solid pick, because you could go either or and it won't hurt.
You could. But I still think Edge is going to win it.
Yeah.
Just
This is
to
probably
conclude the
Edge.
story and get his final revenge.
I mean, you could see, we talked about, the possibility. Priest is probably going to get involved somehow. I don't know if Dom's going to show up again. But if Priest showed up, that's the opening for somebody to show up to help him out. It could be Gangrel showing up. It could be,
Which I've heard the rumors of.
There is a rumor that they're going to get the Brood back together for this.
Possibly even Christian showing up. Part of some
From
kind
what I
of
heard,
deal.
Tony Khan has given the okay. He's given the okay for Christian to show up tonight.
Well, there you go.
I don't think I don't see it happening though.
Me neither.
But wouldn't that be nuts?
That would be nuts.
They won't even put the camera on Dean Malenko when he's being acknowledged during a promo.
Yeah.
So.
But it could go, and also it's going to be the Demon, making an appearance too. So it'd
have to be a different version of the Demon, though.
Purple.
This is the Judgment Day Demon. He's gonna have probably have a purple stick going on.
Yep.
Yeah. The triple threat for the IC title. This one, aside from the main event, this is going to be the one I'm looking forward to most, and I'm going
Gunther.
Potato for you, potato for you, potato for you.
After banger, after banger.
It's going to be Gunther, or Sheamus is going to pin Drew just so Sheamus can have that Intercontinental title reign.
Yeah.
And then they'll be elevating Gunther after. He'll be getting ready for his world title because I think he's going to be Cody's first challenge.
That, or they're going to build up Cody and Gunther for Mania next year.
Which I would
unless Gunther's going to be his first opponent unless they have Omos go over, and Omos will be his first opponent. Mm-hmm. So Cody can slay the giant.
Gunther and Cody at SummerSlam. Gunther wins the title. Have a nice lengthy reign all the way till Mania.
Yeah,
could do it. Yep.
It's a big rematch in Philadelphia.
Oh,
they do three.
Perfect Rocky scenario for Cody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rocky 3, bitch.
Cody won the stairs. Yep, Brady gives the motivational speech.
Yeah, and Walter, what was your idea for the introduction of WrestleMania 40?
The introduction for WrestleMania 40, when the show starts and they go to that big opening monologue, have it be Stallone. Have Sylvester Stallone cut the whole thing.
That.
Hey, we got a random boss showing now. The whole gang's here now.
Look at this, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I apologize if my audio quality is a little crappy. I'm on my earbuds right now, but I do want to get my pop in and quick thoughts. I thought night one was so much fun. That is the most fun I've ever had watching a media, and it feels like a dog's age. Like, I thought even the lesser matches, I thought delivered. There's no way in hell that showcase tag match with the men, that had no right to being that fun in under 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people dismissed it to be the piss break match. A lot of people thought it was going to be like a 5-minute Monday Night Raw type deal, but no.
And then as it was going, I'm like, I got to hold in my pee.
You want to know when I took my piss break? When that little Uzi Vert, whatever the fuck his name is, showed up. I was like, I'm taking my piss break now, and I came back in time for Russo's entrance.
I didn't pee. I couldn't pee the whole show. I was so glued. When it was over, I took I was like a racehorse at the end. I'll tell you that. All the Sprite and water.
You were like Lloyd Christmas and Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. 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 I was like Austin Powers when he got out of the dethon.
That too.
Guys, I gotta get going back to work. I'll see you guys. Have a great night for WrestleMania 2. See ya.
Yeah. So I'll talk to you later.
So the rest of the matches for night 2.
Bianca, Asuka.
Bianca's been champion for a year.
No.
It's Asuka's time.
Yeah.
And plus, Asuka's won a match at Mania, when in reality she should have won at Mania 34, but we can't have nice things in this world.
This is a new Asuka now, so this is a
this
second
is Kana
coming of the
Asuka.
character. Yeah, this is all different, so it makes sense. Bianca is.
You know who else has never won a match at WrestleMania?
Your mom.
Ah,
My mom.
Hey-o.
If you don't count the Hollywood Backlot, which wasn't really an official match, but Roddy Piper never won a match at WrestleMania.
That's true.
Well, Piper won at WrestleMania 3.
3.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, oh, okay, I forgot 3. Okay, never mind. Okay.
And that
See, told you that match is not as memorable as people thought it was.
but yeah,
Point
Asuka.
proven. Thank you.
And then Roman Cody.
I'd be okay with Asuka winning, though. I'm fine with Asuka winning.
Roman Cody. It's Cody's night.
Cody.
Yeah.
If
Are
it's
we
not
heading-
Cody, then who? If it's not now, then when?
When? And
Yeah.
are we going to get a surprise appearance from The Rock?
Maybe.
That's a rumor.
We are going to get something tonight. There's going to be some sort of unexpected surprise because that's It's not going to run through the motions. We're not going to get we are going to get something we're not expecting at all.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you also got to take into consideration what is Solo's part in this whole thing going to be, because you watch the build up. Cody's saying you're not ready. So what Solo's loyalty is going to learn?
Yep. So, yeah, ref bump like we saw the other night, or Solo gets involved, Rock comes out for a save, boom, 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 50,000 crossroads, 1, 2, 3. Whatever it's going to take.
But real quick, actually, somebody in the chat on the Twitch side of things was saying you could say that the Rollins-Logan Paul match was almost an homage to Shawn Brett at Mania 12, with Logan coming down on the zip line and Seth wearing pink.
That was Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, totally Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, where's Bruce Pritchard?
Spend my day working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning too slow, 'cause I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight.
Jesus.
You know my baby got me wrapped around a little finger, 'cause she knows that I'm...
All right. No, Shaggy, drop it.
I wonder how many members of the AEW roster were in that audience. I bet you there was a bunch of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was a line, actually, I thought last night when Corey Graves was going on and on and on about Pat McAfee and all that stuff. I looked at my wife and said, wouldn't it have been hilarious if he on the commentary said, someone give Tony Khan my phone number right now.
I also did like how Corey said that Pat McAfee is Aaron Rodgers' propaganda feeding machine or something like that.
Yes.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, so good. So good.
But one thing I am still hoping for tonight, even if it ain't going to be a match, give me an LA Knight Stone Cold segment. Yeah, what? Yeah, what?
Yeah, what?
I just want that promo. God damn it.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
So
I know
last
one
week-
thing's for sure. We are going to see Brandy Rhodes finally tonight. If Cody wins, I'm pretty sure she'll be
there.
She
is there.
Yeah, she was there with
so,
in the Hall of Fame, so
The big confetti, firework, celebration,
wouldn't surprise
tears.
me if we see Dustin too.
Possible.
yeah. Or hell, I wouldn't be shocked if Sammy and KO showed up and they all celebrate together. All
have them
holding
lift
belts.
Cody in the air.
And all of them holding the belts like Bloodline,
Yep.
You ain't nothing anymore.
You're done.
We get a whole new wholesome moment that we had with Benoit and Eddie that wasn't, but it won't be tainted. Thankfully.
This will be like Brett winning at WrestleMania 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big celebratory moment like that. Yeah, they've finally been thwarted, and
Also,
we want to see Muda missed somebody.
Oh, it'd be awesome.
Yep, like the Miz or something like that, or even Maurice, Mr. Tits.
Yes, like Tajiri with Electra.
So you want Muda to spray Maurice right in her face?
Yes.
Now I've heard about spraying. Now I've heard about spraying girls in the face, but that's a horse of a different color.
Jesus Christ.
I remember I misted a woman one time in the face. It was amazing.
What did Terry think of WrestleMania?
I was busy taking care of my sick horse. I couldn't watch it. God damn.
Oh, Vince, I'm really sorry. I got this sick horse. I can't watch Mania tonight. Oh, I'm really sorry.
Hang on, let me see if I can tell you exactly what Terry would say. Give me 2 seconds here. Hold on, I gotta find it. Okay.
I'm gonna try something.
Here, I'm gonna quote. This is what Terry would say. I'm happy for Irish Sammy and Fat Kevin, but those Usos are something special. My God.
Oh, God damn it.
That was what Walter said his dad said about the tag title.
That was my dad. That was my dad's.
So I had to do it in Terry's voice. Yeah.
I wonder what Terry Funk would think about Ric Flair introducing Buddha and not him.
No.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm trying something out.
All right, why can't ask me a question?
Give me 1 second here.
Boss was asking, what would Terry Funk think about Ric Flair inducting Muda instead of himself?
Is that banana nose, no good, fake teeth, fake hair son of a bitch realizing he wasn't getting inducted that night? You dumb shit. You're supposed to be putting over Muda, not you old bastard. Go back to the damn home where you crawled out of. That's a shoot. Rick, stop it, okay? You were inducting him, not accepting another fucking induction, dude. Stop it.
Jesus Christ. All right. I just asked GTS chat or GPS chat, whatever you call it, what would Terry Funk say about this year's WrestleMania? And they said, I cannot speculate I can only speculate Terry Funk might say, but if we were to speculate on what Terry Funk might say about this year's WrestleMania event, he might say something like this. Well, let me tell you something, brother. This year's WrestleMania is going to be a wild one. There's going to be some real blood and guts out there in that ring, and you can bet your bottom dollar that the Funker is going to be watching closely. I don't care who's in the main event or who's got the belt. What matters is that those wrestlers give it their all and leave everything they've got out there in that ring. That's what wrestlers is all about, brother, and that's why I love it so much. So get ready for a wild ride, folks, because this year's WrestleMania is going to be a real slobber knocker. I hate AI.
AI.
Now,
what happens if Roman Reigns beats Cody Rhodes?
You just killed Cody right there.
No, I'm asking the AI thing to see what it said. See what they think.
Oh, okay.
I do not have access about future wrestling events, or I cannot say. However, can provide a general response based on what typically happens in the wrestling industry. If Roman Reigns were to beat Cody Rhodes in a wrestling match, it would likely be part of a larger storyline or angle. The victory might elevate Reigns' character and position in the company while also potentially setting up future matches or feuds. It could also have implications for Cody Rhodes' character and future storylines. Ultimately, the result of a wrestling match is just one part of a larger narrative and should be viewed in the context of the ongoing storylines and characters involved. Wow, what a non-answer.
Wait a minute. Is Meltzer AI?
Basically,
yeah.
Pretty much,
well,
yeah.
That sounded like a Meltzer review.
yeah, and Cody and Roman titles.
Titles.
Oh my God.
I think what you got to do is, I just told it here, right? I think it's the way you ask it. Write a wrestling storyline that starts with Roman Reigns beating Cody Rhodes. This is what I do at my downtime at work, by the way.
It sounds like it.
Roman Reigns faces off against Cody Rhodes in a hard-fought, intense match. Despite Cody's best efforts, Roman manages to gain the upper hand and ultimately pins Cody. The crowd boos Roman's win while Cody looks dejected and frustrated. In the following weeks, Roman celebrates his victory over Cody, proclaiming himself as the top dog in the company. Meanwhile, Cody is left reeling from his defeat. He struggles. Hold on. Okay.
Your AI is not working right, isn't it?
No.
He refuses to give up and begins to train harder than ever, determined to prove himself to the WWE Universe. As time passes, Roman continues to dominate the WWE roster, defeating anyone who stands in his way. However, his arrogance and cockiness begin to rub some of the other wrestlers the wrong way, and a group of other wrestlers, including Cody Rhodes, band together to take down Roman and his reign of dominance. This leads to a massive showdown between Roman and the group of wrestlers, with Cody Rhodes leading the charge. The match is brutal and hard-hitting, with both sides putting it all on the line to come out on top. In the end, Cody and his allies managed to overcome Roman and his followers, finally ending his reign of dominance and setting a new stage for a new era in WWE.
Now Tony Khan is AI.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like a war game like build, basically, if you think about it.
Oh boy. So yeah, Cody wins.
Because if Roman goes over here, what do you do with both guys?
Mm-hmm. There's no one left.
Again, you basically just butcher Cody right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because at least Drew is still getting featured prominently. You've been building Cody up for months at this point.
Well, yes. And somebody in the chat asks, what are Terry Funk's thoughts on Dominic?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Trying to see what direction I would go with this.
Make it dark.
Oh, boy.
I love Italian sausage.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Go ahead, Walt. I'm still thinking.
No, I'm telling the AI chat to write a positive review of Slayer's Diabolus in Musical in the style of Levi McIntyre.
I want to hear this now.
Wow, just wow. Slayer has done it again with their album Diabolus, and actually Levi should read it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
You just killed my mood.
Good work, Walt.
You had to bring back that. God damn it.
Oh, this is great.
Sorry, Keith. Sorry for leaving and joining again.
Connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, we understand.
Hey,
go,
Levi. What? Do the AI equivalent of Catharsis by Machine Head.
Here you go, Levi. Read it.
Oh, there you go.
Put it in the chat.
Oh, God. What the fuck
Read
is
it with
this?
passion and enthusiasm.
I can't quite do that. My voice isn't all the way back.
All right, with as much passion and enthusiasm as you can muster.
Okay. Wow, just wow! Slayer has done it again with their album Diabolus in Musica. From start to finish, this album is an absolute masterpiece of metal music. The dark, haunting melodies and crushing guitar riffs are just incredible, and the lyrics are some of the most powerful. And
You can't do it.
I can't do it. I feel like I'm poisoning my mind just looking at that.
Boo, Levi.
All right, hang on.
I'll be the heel all day.
Hang on. Wow, just wow. Slayer has done it again with their album Diabolus in Musica. From start to finish, this album is an absolute masterpiece of metal music. The dark, haunting melodies of crushing guitar riffs are just incredible, and the lyrics are some of the most powerful and thought-provoking I've ever heard. From the opening track, Bitter Peace, to the epic finale of Stain of Mind, this album makes you on a journey through the depths of hell and back, just like when I first met Rey Mysterio. I told him, you need to have a boy and name him Dominic, and he did it. But if there's one mistake I made in my life, is that he had the boy, and it was not Eddie Guerrero, because that is the man man who Dominic should be calling his papi. And every time he looks in the mirror, you know, Rey Mysterio, you are not his father. It is, in fact, Eddie Guerrero. But what really sets us apart for me is the sheer intensity of it all. Slayer has always been known for their Raw, SmackDown, NXT energy, and unrelenting sound. And Diabolus in Musica takes it to a whole new level. The fast-paced drum shredding, guitar solos, and guttural vocals come together in a perfect storm of metal madness. If you're a fan of metal music, you simply cannot miss out on Diabolus in Musica. It's a true classic in the genre and a testamento to Slayer's incredible talent and artistry. I give this album a resounding 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10, and I can't wait to see what Slayer has in store for us next. Jackass!
Flip that, somebody.
What the fuck? That's
That-
too big for a clip.
From Slayer.
That is something for YouTube. That is something for his YouTube.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
I got another one for you. God, I got another one for you. Hold on a second.
I can't.
Scott, I feel
Can't top that. I'm not doing another.
Holy
I
shit.
don't want you to,
That was a mic
You know
drop.
what?
I can't do another.
you don't have to do Terry Funk this time.
I did 2 promos in one there, okay?
Oh, I got another one for you.
I did Terry Funk's thoughts on Dominic and Red That. Because I'm that damn good,
Now
okay?
you're gonna read the following and do your best Jake Roberts impression.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I might do somebody
All
else.
right.
Hold on.
Somebody do their best Jesse Bobby Ventura impression. We might have to call up Levi. Will have to call up Necrotic Nick for that.
I know, right?
I only listen
All
to
right,
jazz.
I'll do this one if Scott doesn't want to. Okay,
This
this is
is
Jake
too
Roberts
long.
then.
This is too long.
Okay.
You don't do a
No,
good
there
Jake.
comes-
Dude, you don't do a good Jake.
Oh, that's why I was gonna have you do it.
Yeah, but I just
Do
did
it,
that
Jake.
in Terry Funk's voice, okay? I can't overdo it. What's the matter with you?
Damn it all.
It's Jake Roberts cutting a promo against Danhausen.
All right, hold on. I got to get in the right mood for this.
Uh-oh.
So a bottle of vodka.
Exactly. Anyone got a dildo I can shove up my ass? I need a podcast. I can't read it.
Jesus Christ!
And there comes a time in every wrestler's career when they're faced with a challenge that they can't back down from. A challenge that tests their limits, pushes them to the very brink. And for me, that challenge is Danhausen. Now, I've been around this business for a long time, and I've seen it all, done it all. And I've faced some of the most vicious, sadistic wrestlers to ever step in the ring. But Danhausen, there's something different about you. There's a darkness inside that I can sense, a darkness that's just waiting to be released. And that's what makes this match so intriguing to me. It's not just about winning or losing. It's about exploring the depths of the human soul, pushing ourselves to our very limits. It's about tapping into that darkness and seeing what we're truly capable of. So I'm not here to trash talk or hype up this match with flashy gimmicks or catchphrases. I'm here to tell you, Danhausen, that I'm ready for whatever you've got. I'm ready to dig deep, to fight with every fiber of my being, and to leave it all out there in the ring. Because that's what this business is all about, Danhausen. It's about pushing ourselves to be the best we can be, face our fears head on, and to come out on the other side stronger and wiser. So bring your best, Danhausen. Bring that darkness and that intensity, because when we step into the ring, there's only one thing that matters, and that's who's coming out on top.
It sounds like Jake's actually hyping up the match for like him and Lance Archer or something like that.
Yeah.
Rather than Jake and Danhausen have an actual match. What's the darker side of Danhausen? He's actually going to curse people?
He fucking cursed AEW last year.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
The ready-made storyline they didn't go with.
They bring back like Evil Serious Danhausen for like a match.
Yeah, Tony will have to pay extra for that, unfortunately. Hey, let's be real. Tony Khan would do something like that. He would actually have Jake cut a promo like that on Danhausen.
And Jake would say, "Screw you, I quit."
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Jake loves Tony Khan. Jake even says Tony Khan's the best promoter he's worked for.
Well, yeah, because he pays him the most.
Yeah.
He pays him a lot, and lets him take time off and everything. Yeah,
That's better to him and Bill Watts, I guess.
so
Yeah. Well, I think whenever we're getting down the rabbit hole of Jake Roberts, I think it's a good time to wrap it up in a nice little note. So, yeah, tonight, WrestleMania Night 2, I will be back on Twitch for the Watch Party Part 2, live reactions, and just hear what the fuck my friends are going to say tonight after last night. Jesus Christ. It was a
one of them
ball.
sounded like they were having a stroke, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. But before we go, it's plug time, starting with James.
You can find me on my YouTube at We Are Pro Wrestling, where the first 2 weeks of April, I'm going to be doing a 2-part series on the history of the WWE Championship. 63 through 92, Part 1, 93 through present, Part 2. Which, yeah, they're even in length, but not even in the amount of champions.
No.
So subscribe to me on my channel. Follow me on my Twitter at WAPW_wrestling. Follow me on my Instagram at WeAreProWrestling_YT.
Bosh.
You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at BossUp86, where I would do Monday Night Raw, AEW Dynamite, and SmackDown reviews, alongside with wrestling reviews and predictions. I also am doing metal albums and retro reviews. Still working on my song retrospective, but this past Friday, I listened to the newest offering from Finnish grindcore legends, Rotten Sounds Apocalypse, which is 18 tracks, under 21 minutes of just HM2 grindcore brutality. Easily top 5 of the year so far. You can also follow me on my dead Twitter account at capital B, capital A, LF86, where I do nothing on Twitter.
Scott.
I mean, on my YouTube channel, it's Mr. Scott doing reactions and all kinds of fun stuff on there. Find me on Twitch, where I jam out every single week. We're going to have a bittersweet week this week, boys, when it comes to my music, because we're going to be saying goodbye to an old friend, but welcoming a new one. And there'll be more about that soon on the channel, so be watching for that. Find me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Twitter is very much alive, so find me all there, and it's Mr. Scott too. And you can get yourself some cool It's Mr. Scott merchandise, just like Levi is wearing right now, if you check out my TeePublic merch store. Ba-boom.
Walter.
I got nothing to plug.
Yeah, he doesn't
You can
plug
find
it.
me on. You can find me on social media fighting with people. I guess I don't know.
And then, of course, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, ThrashManiac99, where last week I posted my Mayhem album ranking video. I wish my voice was back, and I could have done that video more justice, but for what it wasn't bad. No album reviews this weekend because with WrestleMania and also with my voice being the way it is, I didn't think I could probably get through doing album reviews, but you never know with me these days. But Tuesday will be the next Under the Radar. I will make up for it by checking out some stuff. But that's all on the YouTube side. Of course, follow me on Instagram at ThrashManiac_YT. And then on Twitch, ThrashManiac99, follow and or subscribe. But anyways, stick around later on Twitch. To the people watching on Twitch, I will be live at 8 o'clock for the Watch Party live reactions of WrestleMania Night 2. But until next Saturday when we're back to normal schedule with Game Night, horns high and keep your dreams wet.